So hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I've got an automation for you which you can sell to law firms, agencies, freelancing networks, consultants or coaches. As you can see, I have the automation right here on the screen. But don't worry if this automation looks a bit complex. It will all make sense once you understand it. And even if you try selling this automation and if your client asks you any question about it, you will be able to answer it easily once you understand it step by step. First, I'll tell you what this automation actually does and how is it useful for all these industries, and then step by step we'll go through each and every module of how this automation actually works. So this is basic legal document automation and also a client onboarding system. So this automation basically streamlines the entire client onboarding and document workflow for law firms or any service-based businesses like agencies, from taking intake from forms to AI drafted contracts, automated PDF generation, e-signatures, invoice creation, client tracking, and also multi-platform syncing like Airtable, Notion, Google Sheets, Dropbox, etc. Every step is handled seamlessly. It reduces the manual effort by over 80%, saving team 50 plus hours per month. So now that you know what this automation actually does for documentation processes and client onboarding, let's understand it module by module, step by step. So the first module we have here is type form, watch responses. So basically when a client fills out the form, this form collects all the onboarding information. So this is like an entry point for the entire automated workflow. Next we have is an OpenAI module. So here ChatGPT basically processes the type form input, generates a customized legal document draft such as let's say it can be a proposal or a brief or a contract, instantly saving hours of manual efforts. Then next we have is an Airtable module which will basically create a new record for us. Here the client data from the type form is securely locked into the Airtable. So this basically acts as the master of databases to track and manage all the clients across various workflows. So here we have used our router. So first it will execute its first part, then second, and then the third one. So in the first part we have Eden AI, which basically summarizes or polishes and enhances the ChatGPT generated content, which basically ensures the tone, clarity, and legal structure are refined to a high professional standard. And then in this docu-generate, it creates a formal draft document ready for internal review or even direct client review in the PDF format. In the next part, we again have an OpenAI module. Basically, a summarized version of the document is created by OpenAI. So this is perfect for quick internal reviews or client-friendly overviews alongside the full legal text. And then again, the document is generated in the PDF form, which is fully formatted and it's ready for signing or storage. Now for the third part, we have Google Drive. So the final PDF is automatically uploaded to a structured Google Drive folder, keeping all the documents backed up, searchable, and also well organized by clients or case. Next, in the DocuSign module, the sign-ready document is then sent to the client via DocuSign. So there's basically no more waiting, like clients can review and e-sign legally binding agreements in minutes. Next, for the payment part, we have Stripe. So basically once the document is signed, Stripe will automatically create a payment link. So this lets us instantly request and track client payments, streamlining our entire billing process. Next, for sending email, we have added an email module. So an email is sent to the client with the payment link that is generated through Stripe, and the email also includes a signed document. And next, for the steps, it is a seamless and professional touchpoint in the experience. Next, for the Airtable module, here the client status in Airtable is updated. This tracks progress from initial form filling to document signing and then payment processing, keeping everything centralized and up to date. Next, for the database, we are using Notion. This automation logs a new task or new project entry in Notion for our internal team, ensuring no client or step falls through the crack. Now again, using a router, first we'll use the Dropbox module. So basically we can create a duplicate copy of the signed document and store it in the Dropbox. So this ensures redundancy and meets compliance standards for document backup. And all the key data points and timeline updates are logged into the Google Sheets. So this basically acts as a live tracker for your client's firm, pipeline, or KPI report. Once this is done, it will be automatically updated in the Airtable record. Then in the Slack module, the system basically sends a Slack message to your team whenever a client signs, pays, or progresses to the next stage, keeping everyone in sync instantly. It also creates a new database in the Notion module, so you have everything organized. Then again, by using a router, we have created more two paths. First, for the email, it basically notifies the stakeholders like your client's legal assistant or accountant about the client status and update. And last but not the least, Airtable. Here finally a complete archival log is stored in Airtable with timestamps and metadata, ensuring every client action is trackable for compliance and future reference. So to whom you can sell these systems to? I would suggest law firms like immigration, tax, real estate contracts, etc. Then consultants or coaches who send custom contracts, agencies like digital marketing agencies, agencies, HR agencies, freelancing networks, legal tech startups, financial advisors, etc. And talking about the price of this automation, for the upfront build, you can charge up to $25,000 to $40,000. But before selling this automation at that price, you have to justify a high value time saving and also legal risk reduction. And for MRR, you can take up to $500 or $1,500 per month, which covers your hosting, API costs for ChatGPT, Dropbox, etc. and updates, and also fully fledged support by your side. So if you want to access this automation, you can get it for completely free in the link down in the description. And also if you want to join make.com, there will be a link there too. So you can also create automations like these. I hope this gives some value to you. Now, I'll see you in my next one. Till then, goodbye.